Namaste, hello and welcome to your 1 hour Vinyasa flow class. For this class you will need a strap and possibly 2 blocks. So get what you need ready, and if you don't have these props, please improvise, and if not, you can practice without them. Just be really mindful as you practice. We're going to start coming to sit on a block. So we're elevating the hips, but we're also bringing the knees together and taking the feet out wide. So we'll start in our hero's pose, Shavasana, and then see if you can draw the feet in close underneath you, but not actually sitting on them. And then take your hands and find your Dhyana Mudra. So place your right hand on top of the left, creating like a little cup with the hands, and then bring the thumbs to touch and just rest that in your lap and close down the eyes. Let's begin to just notice our breathing first. And using the first few moments of our class now to center, to draw our awareness inwards, to let go of all the busyness of the mind and come here to this one point of focus. The union of our yoga, our body, our mind and our breath. And especially at the beginning of the class, sometimes this might be difficult if you have a lot going on your plate at the moment, or a lot happening after class, or if you've been busy before class. Let's draw that line, let's create that marker that is going to create the space between your practice and the rest of your day. Let's sit in stillness. You're ready, just opening through the eyes and bring your hands into prayer. Bowing your head as you create an intention for your practice. We'll start by using our straps. For the poses we're doing today, we're going to be using quite a few binds. We need to just find openness in the upper body. So let's use our strap to begin. So take the strap and just draw it wide, and then when you're ready, inhale, stretch the arm up, and then exhale, take it back and over. Inhale, come on up, and exhale down. Let's do 3 or 4 more. Getting to just feel that movement in the shoulders. You need to make your strap longer, you can. And if you feel you can make it shorter, go ahead and do. Now this time, come to the top and pull the strap apart. And then keep your body upright. Draw your left arm right up and pull the right hand behind you. Pulling the strap away, keeping space around the ears. And then inhale to the other side. Draw your right arm beside your ear, your left hand pulls behind you. Keep the rest of your body in alignment. Shoulder blades away, down the back body, shoulders released away from the ears. Coming all the way up, gently take it down. Taking your strap and just make it about the width of your shoulders. And then from here, reach your arms up, pull the strap apart. Now gently begin to pull down, bringing the strap behind your head. You should be pulling so hard on the strap that you're trying to stretch it away from each other, and then as you find this movement up and down, there'll be a little bit of shaking, and embrace that. Don't shy away from that. We want to get the shoulders nice and ready for this practice. Just do one more. We could just rush into this practice without creating the space in our body, but that would be futile and it would perhaps lead to injury. Just roll the shoulders. Now leave the strap out to the side. Take the arms out wide. Wrap your left arm around your body. See if you can bring your fingers to the side. Then interlace your fingers and begin to squeeze the shoulder blades together. So when we come into binds, it's this action of the left arm that we want to find as we wrap it around our body. And then release it behind you. Take the arms out to the side. Let's do the other side. Take your right hand and bring it all the way around, just to where you can. Take your fingers and pull it around a little bit so you're opening up through the shoulder. Interlace your fingers and then squeeze the elbows towards each other. Find this action. That's good. So that's where the bind would be. Now inhale, reach your arms up. Take your left arm and drop it down. Grab onto your left elbow and pull it into the midline. Now we're going to find a similar bind with the right hand to what we just did. Take the right thumb is facing up. Now turn the right thumb to face down. And it's not just in the wrist, so it's right up from the shoulder. So you're rolling your shoulder forward. Then you wrap it around and reach the arm up, and perhaps you can find fingertips. Perhaps you use your strap again. Maybe you just grab onto clothing. So again, that action, that rotation on the right shoulder is very often what we need for our bind. And then let it go. To the other side now. Take your right arm up, hand in between. Bring this left hand to move this elbow in towards the midline where it's comfortable. Your hands, fingers of your right hand are straight on your back. Now take your left hand out, thumb is facing up. Find that action right from your shoulder. So rotate. Then bring the arm around and behind. And maybe find fingers or clothing or strap. And then breathe here. Always lovely to do a little bit of preparatory work for our flow. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together before the heart. Good. So we had a lot of work into our legs while we've just been sitting here, which has been fantastic. Come to tabletop and just tap it out. And then cross the legs, bringing a strap with you again. Come to lie on your back. Take your right leg into the chest and extend your left leg away. Breathe here. Now when you're ready, take your strap and bring it over the ball of your right foot. Extend your leg all the way up. And let's breathe here. Take your leg and move it a little bit backwards and forwards and just investigate and notice what's going on in your body. Now when you're ready, take the strap just in your right hand, bend that right elbow and begin to extend the leg behind you. When you're ready, take your leg out towards the right side, but imagine the rest of your body is completely still. Try to move at all. It's only the right leg and the right arm that's guiding it, that's in movement. The rest of the body is completely still on the earth. Now take your baby toes of your right foot and dial them downwards towards the earth and feel that rotation in your right hip. We're going to need that in our practice as well. Inhale, come back to center. Hug your right knee in. Hug in. And it's beautiful to identify these actions in your body prior to trying to put them together in a complex pose. Let's hug your left up. Squeeze your left leg up. Maybe even bring your nose towards your knee and then come back down. Take the strap and bring it over the ball of your left foot. Send your left leg up. Now, what is happening in your body? So I can feel in myself, I feel a tightness in the back of this hamstring. I think it might be I did quite a long walk yesterday, so it might be from that I'm feeling tightness. Good to know, good to sense into your body. And then when you're ready, take the strap just into your left hand. Begin to pull your left leg over behind you. You're hugging inner thighs towards each other, so we're not pulling legs that are not engaged. We're working, even though we're in supine, we're working in the body. Now, take your right hand out to support you. Freeze the whole right side of your body, and only the left leg begins to dial out. See if you can be really mindful about keeping the rest of the body completely still. And at no point are you just dropping out to the side. You're managing it. You're aligning your body as you're opening. Breathe here. Now we want to find that little rotation. So begin to dial your toes down towards the floor. And you can feel that rotation in this leg. And we're going to need that rotation in our balancing pose. And then when you're ready, inhale, come back to center. Let's just release the strap, hug both legs in, and then come to lie on your side. So you may or may not need your strap. And then from here, just sideline, you can have your arms straight or bent. And we're going to bend into our right leg and just hold onto the ankle. Flex your left foot and lift that leg up. Bring it back down. And again, lift and bring it down. Good. Now from here, staying side lying, line up all the way on the side of your body. Now lift just your right leg up and down. Just do a few of these. Wakening up through the outer thigh. One more. Good. Now from here, bend the leg, grab a hold of your big toe, or perhaps put the strap around your foot and then extend your leg up towards the ceiling. So if you're battling with balance, you can always bend through the bottom leg to support you better. And then bend the elbow and begin to take your leg over towards the space behind you. 3 more breaths here. And some of you might even want to take your right hand down and take your left arm up to find your foot and draw it over. Beautiful. And then releasing it all the way down, lying onto your belly, press up through the elbows, lift your right leg up, bring it down, lift your left leg up, bring it down. We're going to roll onto our other side. I'll just swap around and come to side line, bringing your one leg on top of the other. Now bend your top leg and bring it in. Hold on to the ankle and lift your bottom leg up and down. Just awakening up into the lower body. Good. Then releasing, coming to lie one leg on top of each other. And then lift and take it down. Maybe lift both legs. Beautiful, coming all the way down. Support yourself here, bend through the top leg, grab onto the foot and extend your leg up. Notice how you want to fall onto your back, so don't let that happen. That is happening, just rather bend into the bottom leg. Take your leg up and begin to reach it up and over towards the space behind you. Stretching here. This might be perfect for some of you. Some of you might want to grab the foot with your right hand and stretch it over. Good, I think we're ready to move into our practice. When you're ready, releasing all the way down, both legs straight. Come on to your tummy, one more Sphinx pose. Lift the right leg, lift the left leg, and then take child's pose. And breathe here. Take an inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming all the way up to your tabletop. Drop the belly down. Inhale, lift the heart look up. Exhale and round. Let's do 4 more. Last one. Neutral spine, extend your right arm and your left leg away. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your elbow and knee to touch. Inhale and extend. Elbow and knee touch. 1 more. Extend the arm and the leg away. Place your hand and your foot down. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Make sure your right hand is underneath the shoulder. Take your top arm up and over and look to the ceiling. From here, lift your back leg up and breathe length into the side body. Take an inhale and exhale. When you're ready, bend through the back leg, grab onto the foot, kick the leg out behind you, lift and open the heart. Take an inhale and exhale, releasing all the way up. Step your foot through between your hands, sink into your hips, reach the arms up. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the earth and straighten through your front leg. Now walk your front foot slightly forward so that you have the back knee and hip in line. Use blocks underneath your hands if you need. Inhale. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Take a full inhale and exhale. Take your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Inhale and take your left arm up. Take a full inhale and exhale. Bringing your hand down, gently sink back deeply into the front knee. Reach the arms up and look to the ceiling. Big circle, step back, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, low lunge, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. Ripple forward into a plank pose. Breathe here. Knees to the earth. Drop your belly down. Inhale, lift the heart rate up. Exhale and round. 3 more. Get some mobility in your spine. 1 more. Neutral spine. Extend your opposite arm and leg away. Reach them away from each other. Inhale. Exhale, bring your elbow and knee to touch. Extend away. Elbow and knee touch. Extend away. Place your hand down. Place your leg down. Inhale, take your right arm up. Look towards the fingers. Draw that top arm all the way over. And if you're ready, lift your right leg up. Take an inhale. And exhale, bend through that knee, grab onto your foot, kick your leg out behind you, lift and open the heart. And then when you're ready, releasing, step your foot through between the hands, reach both arms up and sink into your hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the earth and curl the back toes up. Now walk your right foot forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Make sure that you're not sitting back, but that you have your left knee and hip in a straight line. When you're ready, take your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Inhale, reach your right arm up. You're most welcome to have your left hand on the block. Take an inhale and exhale, bending through that front knee. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Take your hands to the earth, curl the back toes under, lift back into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Ripple forward into your plank pose. Breathe here. And then Chaturanga. Knees on or off the mat. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Bring your big toes to touch. Make your space with your hands. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk, step or float. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. 3 rounds, Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, forward fold, coming down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, walk, step or jump back. Knees on or off the mat. Chaturanga, cobra or upward facing dog. Back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Make space with your hands to the edges of the mat, big toes touch. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, walk, step or float. Inhale, long spine, exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, palms touch. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, walk, step or float. Chaturanga. You can bring your knees down. Downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. And exhale. 3 breaths, 2 more. And last one. Make space with your hands. Big toes touch. Lift the heels, bend the knees, walk, step or float. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Last round. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, walk, step or float. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Slowly walk your hands to the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up to stand at the back of the mat. Bring your hands together before the heart. Take an inhale and exhale, shifting your weight into your right foot. Inhale, lift up and hug your left leg into the body. Coming to your one-legged Tadasana, lifting here. And then if you wish, take your arms up. 1 more breath. If you wish, kick your leg away, kick through the heel. When you're ready, bring the leg back in. Take the ankle towards the right hip, hooking onto the foot with the right hand. Come to your first bind, wrapping the left arm around and finding your right elbow crease. Take a full inhale and exhale. When you're ready, releasing, taking your knee back up. And drop the hands together before the heart, big toes touch. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach up, bringing your left leg up. Now hug that knee in. Get stable here first. No rush, bring the arms up. Stay here. Kick the leg away. Breathe here. Hug your leg back in. Take a hold of the right ankle with the left hand and bring it into your half lotus. Let your left hand grab a hold of the foot. Right hand wraps behind and maybe find your left elbow crease. Breathe here. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, bring your feet to touch and forward fold to the earth. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Walk your hands forward towards plank pose. Come into plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up high. Drop it back down. Take your left leg high. Drop it back down. Roll forward into your plank pose. Chaturanga if you wish. Upward facing dog, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up high. Step your right foot through between the hands. Drop your back heel down. Inhale, rise up into your warrior one. Take a full inhale and exhale. As you're ready, open to warrior two. Take your right elbow down and reach your left arm up and over. Now from here, wrap this top hand around the body and hook onto your front thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm forward and stretch through the body. Take a full inhale and exhale. From here, releasing out and reversing. Take your hands down to the earth and your right leg comes out high. Bend the knee, yawn it open, and then from here, take your right foot through to the outside of your left wrist. See how high up towards the left wrist you can walk this foot. And then inhale, take your left arm up. Breathe here. Drop your left hand down, pull your right knee in for your pigeon pose. Slide the back leg away, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Drop all the way down, take a full inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale, pressing up. Drop onto your right hip. Please keep a straight left leg as you draw it around. Hug it into the body and then extend your leg up towards the ceiling. Now see if you can grab a hold of your heel. Use a strap if you need. Take a full inhale and exhale. When you're ready, reaching both legs up, coming into your boat pose, and we meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a full inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. Step your left foot through between your hands, drop your right heel down, and then inhale, rise up into your warrior one. Sink deeply into that front knee. Draw your left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, exhale, open, warrior two. Find this beautiful space, and then take your left elbow down, right arm up and over. Notice if your left hip is quite high. Press the left knee forward, drop the hip down, and then pull the lower sit bone towards the inner arch of your back foot. Now from here, take your right hand around the body. Remember that action, turn the thumb down so that you've got the space to wrap it around and find your front thigh. And then reach your left hand forward and breathe here. When you're ready, releasing up, reverse your warrior. When all the hands down to the earth, take your left leg up high, reach it away. Now step your left foot through to the outside of your right hand and get that foot as high up towards in line with your right hand as you can. Press through the left hand and reach your right arm up. Take an inhale and exhale. Drop both hands to the earth. Slide your left knee behind the left wrist. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, melt into your pigeon pose. Inhale, coming all the way up. Taking your right leg around, keep a straight leg. Draw the knee into the body, grab a hold of the foot, and then extend your leg up. Maybe grab onto the heel and point through the toe. Take a full inhale and exhale. When you're ready, lean back so that you can lift up through your left foot as well. Take an inhale and exhale. Cross the ankles, walk, step or jump back. Chaturanga, downward facing dog. Good, take a full inhale here and exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. Step your left foot through between the hands. Walk your left foot to the outside of the mat and your left hand comes on the inside. Now take your feet as wide as your mat. So your right big toe is touching the baby toe is touching the edge of the mat. Left foot is touching the edge of the mat. So you're in a wide stance. Take your left hand and reach it around. You can bring your right heel down if you need. Take your right arm up. Stretch away. Perhaps you can find that movement with the left hand towards the bind and then take a hold of the fingers. Take another inhale. I don't mind if you're on the toes of the back foot or if you've dropped that back heel down. Take one more inhale and exhale. When you're ready, releasing all the way down, place your left hand on the earth. Inhale, take your right arm up. And then bring both hands to the earth. Come onto the toes of your right foot. Step back to your three-legged dog. Take that left foot all the way through to the top. This time grab onto the outer edge of your right foot, of your left foot with your right hand. Inhale, lift that leg up. Take one more inhale and exhale. Let's come all the way through. Left leg to the ceiling. And now you can take a Chaturanga flow. Beautiful. Take a full inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up high. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Now from here, sink low in your hips. Take your left foot out so you've got a broad stance in the legs. And then if you wish, press that back heel down. If you need to, take your right arm underneath, take your left arm around, sink the hips low. Maybe you find your bind. Enjoy the bind here. Move the heart forward. When you're ready, releasing, placing your left hand down. Inhale, take your right arm up and over. Breathing here. Take both hands to the earth. Step back into your three-legged dog. And then from here, take that knee through towards, that same leg through towards the outside of your left hand. Grab on the outer edge and lift your foot up. Take a full inhale and exhale. Coming back to your three-legged dog. And then flow as you wish. Land in your downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. Gently drop your knees to the floor and press back into child's pose. Curling the toes under, coming back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. Step your left foot through between your hands. Now from here, we're going to drop the left hand on the inside of the left foot, take your right heel down. Now you might need a block underneath your left hand. Inhale, take your right arm up. Now spin the arm around and find your bind. Perhaps you find your full bind, lift and open through the chest. Now from here, come onto the toes of your back foot, drop your back knee down and begin to straighten your left leg. Take a full inhale and exhale. When you're ready, drop back forward, lift that back leg up. Come back to your extended side angle and then step your right foot to the top of the mat. Now perhaps you stay here. Maybe you come onto the toes of your left foot. Perhaps you stay here. Maybe you inhale and rise up to stand. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you begin to extend your leg up to the ceiling. Take one more breath. Bend the knee, drop all the way back. Take your legs wide, release your hands, and come into your squat. Place your hands on the earth, walk, step or jump back. Take Chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. You know where we're going. Inhale, take your right leg up high. Step your right foot through between your hands. Drop your back heel down. Bring your right hand onto the inside of your right foot. Sink low. Try and get this knee and shoulder hugging in towards each other, and take your left arm up. Beautiful. Stay here. Maybe wrap your top hand around, wrap your bottom hand around, and find a bind. Peel the heart open and look up. Maybe using a strap, come onto the toes of your back foot, lift the heel up and then bring your knee down. Straighten through your front leg and sit back. As you sit back, you peel the heart open, staying in your bind. Please work mindfully through these tricky shapes. Take one more inhale and exhale. Looking back down, bend back deeply into the front knee, lift your back leg up, coming back into your extended side angle pose. Step your left foot to the top of the mat. Perhaps you stay here, and this is a good place to be, or you come onto the toes of your right foot. Inhale, begin to stand, lifting up. Then when you're upright, you can stay here or straighten your front leg. When you're ready, dropping all the way down, taking your feet wide and sitting in your squat. Challenging practice. This is a challenging sequence for me. I hope you're enjoying the sequence, working mindfully and listening to your body. Taking one more inhale and exhale. Bring the hands to the earth. Walk, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. Drop your knees to the earth wide. Big toes touch. And come into your child's pose. Inhaling, coming all the way up, and then we're just going to come to sit on the buttocks, legs extending forward. Beautiful. Hug your knees in, and then just fold forward for a moment. Good. Inhaling, coming up. Take your right knee to the earth. Sitting onto your sit bones, have your left foot pulling all the way in, and then from here take your left hand behind you and twist to look over towards the left side. Good. Coming back to center, releasing your right foot on the floor, cross your left ankle over the right knee and lean back. Perhaps this is enough for you. Perhaps you want to walk your buttocks right in towards the right heel. Flex through the left foot. Breathing here. From here, you can take your hands and wrap your elbows around your knee and the outer edge of your foot, and begin to slide your right leg away. Sit up tall. Now maybe sway a little from side to side. And what can also be really nice is to make nice big circles with the hip one way and the other. And if you're using your one hand on your knee and the other on the ankle, that's also fun. And then from here, we're going to take a hold of this foot and extend the legs straight out in front of us. Now, we've actually been here already. Keep flexing through the foot. We take our right leg now and bend it so that we're sitting with the right leg bent. Keep pressing your left heel away, straightening through the left leg. Now from here, bend through your left knee and pull it towards your armpit. Now you're welcome to stay here, and as we progress, choose where you're going to be the best to wait, or practice with me. From here, you're going to take your left arm underneath that left knee and take your left hand to the earth. You can see the fingers are facing forward, elbow is bent, and then take your right hand and grab the outer edge of your right foot. Begin to kick your left leg straight, breathing here. Nice, now gently bending back through that knee, booking it over, placing your hand on the earth. Now let's see if you can bring your opposite hand down, press through the hands, and you might want to lift your right foot up over the left. And then from here, lift the buttocks. That might be for you. Or lift the buttocks, straighten your legs, and come forward. Breathing here. Dropping all the way down, releasing the legs, and just shake it out. Good. Ready for the other side. So, we'll start by bending both knees. Then through the left, place your foot on the floor. Bring your right foot, the heel against the ankle. Take your right hand behind you and twist. Keep the spine straight and move your left ribs as close towards your right knee as you can. Now when you're ready, come back to center. Place both feet on the floor and then take your right knee across the left and lean back, flexing through the foot. This might be enough for you, or you might want to walk your heel all the way towards the buttocks and bring your chest right up towards your right shin. This might be it, or you might wish to grab the knee and the foot or wrap your arms around and straighten through your right leg. And now you can rotate the hip a little. And there's always the option, if you want, to do nice big circles one way and then the other. You've got to really be mindful about how you move here. This might be okay for you, or you might want to just bend through the bottom leg, grab the outer edge and straighten your right leg. And when you do, you try and sit up as tall as you can. Maybe this is it, or you bend your right knee in towards your right elbow or armpit and stay here. Maybe you move further and you hook your right leg over the shoulder and bring your right hand out to the side. And then you close your knee, so it's squeezing, the back of the knee squeezing onto your arm. You might grab the outer edge of the foot, and then you might begin to kick your legs straight and out. You're breathing here. And from here, bend back into that knee. Find that hook again. Bring your hands to the earth, bend the elbows. Opposite hands come down. Maybe you hook your left foot on top. This might be enough. Or perhaps you just begin to lift your buttocks, and it might just be little lifts. If you've got that, you can lift the buttocks and straighten the legs and come forward towards your balance. And then when you're ready, drop all the way down. Take your legs out in front of you and just shake them up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let your knees fall apart. And then let's just roll through the wrists a little. And then fold forward. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Exhaling, extend your legs out in front of you. And then very slowly make your way onto your back. From here, bend through the knees, place your feet on the floor. And then we're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee. Breathe here. Press through the left foot. Keep your hips stable now by engaging your core. Inhale and lift your hips. Releasing the hips all the way back down. Hug your left leg into the body and perhaps take your left leg straight. Again, progressing as is good in your body. So choose where you want to be. Maybe you take a hold of your right foot with your left hand, right knee with your right hand. Keep your leg where it is and begin to straighten your left leg towards the earth. Perhaps you're happy here. Maybe you want to wrap your hands around your leg and begin to come towards the earth. With your right hand, peace grip the big toe of your right foot and take your leg into happy baby. Oh, feel that lovely realignment we just did, that resetting we just did on the right hip. Straighten the leg if you wish, stretch it out. And then take a straight right leg up. Lift your left foot just 1 centimeter off the earth and begin to extend the right leg down. Take your time, use your core. Good. Release your legs down. Bend through the knees, place the feet on the floor. Take your left ankle over the right knee. Just breathe here. Bring your hands down, stabilize your pelvis, and then inhale, lift the hips up high. Mindfully come back down, lengthening the lower back to the earth. Take your right leg up. Nice. Maybe you interlace behind the right thigh and you stay here. Maybe you grab a hold of your foot and your knee, or even wrap the arms around. And then slowly you begin to extend your right leg away. Now the leg doesn't have to go to the earth. Just see how it is in your body. And then mindfully take your left leg up into happy baby. Settle the hip and the hip joint. It should feel really nice. Maybe straighten through that leg. Get a beautiful stretch through that entire leg. And then bring it to center. Point your left toes. Lift your right foot just 2 centimeters off the earth. And then mindfully bring your left leg down. Take your time, there's no rush. Use your core. Don't let them touch the earth. Hug your legs together, flex the foot. Mindfully bring them all the way back up. And then bend through the knees and take your complete happy baby. Now see, can you bring the soles of your feet together and begin to take your feet towards your chest. Like you're in a reclined Baddha Konasana. And then see, perhaps you can even take your toes towards your forehead. And then when you're ready, let's take the knees together. Drop your hips to your knees to the left and look to the right. then come back to center, over to the other side. And when you're ready, come all the way back to center and settle in for your Shavasana. And I invite you to make any movements you feel you might need to, but then to come into stillness. It's been a fairly challenging practice. I hope you've built up some heat in the body, explored something new, felt challenged. And just breathe. stretch, yawn, and then when you're ready, hug your knees in. Rock all the way up to seated. And then taking your hands to your knees, lengthen through the spine. Just notice how you're feeling. And offer up gratitude to your body, to your breath, and to the practice of yoga. Feeling grounded and strong. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I trust you enjoyed the class. Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you and I'll get back to you. Bye.